goal in the World Cup. He was named MVP. He's a scratch. Devin Booker, 7th in the league in scoring a year ago at 26 per, is a scratch tonight. And DeAndre Ayton, who averaged 16 points and 10 boards for the Suns ball club. The Blazers and their combinations in this game, the preseason. Lillard looking for a man flashing to the baseline, a turnover, and the Phoenix Suns will run out. This is something they have done
a bit sooner.
Lillard's pass to the flank is deflected, and that's Kelly Oubre coming down with it. It was a real nice addition to the ball club last year coming over from Washington. He can do that on both ends of the floor. He'll drive
behind it. And if you chase over the top and give them a chance to play 2-on-1, that's a matchup they feel that they can win more times than not.
CJ in transition pulls up for a three, and boy, that was a deep one. And he's looking to extend his range.
Yeah. But you got Tolliver that can shoot it, Bazemore that will shoot it, Rodney Hood when he's typically out here, and you know Damian and CJ can pull up in transition and knock it down.
From three a year ago.
Yeah, he said typically he tries to get as close up on the line as possible just to make the shot easier. It's not because he can't shoot with distance. Getting stronger each year, and Kevin, if he expands that range as Bridges tries to throw that one down, gets the bounce.
Shooting a couple of years ago at Detroit. And last year at Minnesota shot 37%, which certainly isn't pedestrian. To get up more three attempts this year, without question. Bain circles and lays it in, and that was one of the strengths when we looked at the additions.
And a faster pace, just guys who are comfortable with the ball in their hands.
It's Tolliver, ball comes free, CJ. Believe it for Lillard. Deep one. Deep one. And he's going to shoot more this year. Baines answers with a triple. Sorry, trumbles into the lane. Turned away by Whiteside, spiking it off the window. I don't think on opening night, particularly after the two teams played in a 7-game series last year. There's a beautiful bounce pass from Damian to Whiteside in rhythm for the two-hand jam.
High-low action will be an option right here.
High-low it is. Collins lays it up. Bam! The BC Air dropping it low to Collins. And C.J. McCollum behind the back eludes Johnson. Runs into a man, and Kaminsky picks it up. Johnson, Kaminsky, Baines out there at the top of the floor. And Kaminsky will throw another dagger out from three-point range. To be an interesting guy to watch develop over the course of this year. Lobs it to Collins. Wasn't his intended receiver, but 33% from three last year. Zonia's a guy that, just watching him in camp, has a tendency to try to play make a
little more opportunistic and confident when shooting behind the line. That's a nice pass.
How about that move? Fakes the dribble handoff, spin dribble handoff.
Yeah,
Oubre knocks down the triple.
He still knocked down like 2 threes or a few mid-range.
Baines on the post up.
Preseason edition.
Carter with a three. He's a second-year pro from West Virginia. Oubre gets tangled up with Trent. Play on, they say. And Bridges in transition. Knocks down a deep two.
Well, those two work out to get. See, that's that pick and pop threat, Kevin.
Yep.
That pick and pop threat.
And he just drags Johnson out of position where he can't even help on CJ. Bazemore loses the handle on it. Bridges, long, elastic, leaning to the cup, scores. That's it. Kaminsky will take it. Tyler Johnson deep. Bingo.
That's just a big-time shot. They do force you to play with numbers. Damian does right there with Zach.
Slips the screen, heads right down the boulevard for a bucket, and will head to the line.
Involved, but it's just not worth it to just be running around every rep. And by watching, he's been able to help the new guys. He said the younger guys are picking things up really quickly, stuff you have to know from experience. I'd notice things in the middle of drills that I would share with them.
CJ Dame, high catch, swatted away by Oubre. CJ recovers, gets off the three, beats the clock, nothing but net. Just the way they drew it up.
Off of one leg, and it's open, it's available on that weak side. To Dame's right, Kent Bazemore was over there, but all's well that ends well with that one.
positions himself. Oubre drills a three. And gosh, the Suns continue. Lamar to shoot lights out from there.
For Christmas. That's what I give him every single year. So I said, I think about it. As long as we still see you at Blazers games. But he's great. I wish him the best.
Yeah, we do.
Definitely.
We're not going to the replay officials. We're not, Tyler Johnson just keeps on playing the hits. He's one of just 5 guys all time. I didn't know this. 5 guys all time in the top 20. As Whiteside wins a loose ball scramble and jams it down with 2 hands. Dusts himself off, sprints down the floor. Collins comes up on Kaminsky. Whiteside runs out on Saric. And Saric reels in a deep one. 21 turnovers, Blazers. They were turning it over prolifically in the first moments of the first quarter. And Tyler Johnson hits. They find Johnson. So they put 3 shooters out around that perimeter. Excellent ball handling there. Johnson, Kaminsky, and setting up Johnson for a deep triple.
People's records.
Yeah.
Who are slated to make the playoffs.
Dame deep 3.
A lot of times when star players are out, you become reliant on the team concept rather than maybe some isolations, one-on-one action you would go to if you come into play.
Scow 6'11" and 235. Collins is 7-footer. Kaminsky for 3. Frank Kaminsky, the third. 20 of 38 shooting from 3 for the Suns. Simons on the nice dribble penetration from Lillard. Anthony ready hands, drills a triple. Jerome scanning, eye-high dribble. Finds Cameron Johnson for real from 3. 96 threes. Up it comes to Tyler Johnson. Working that little awkward left-hand runner on the end line with great effectiveness.
Found in a lot like defense. A lot of it is want to.
Jerome triggers a 3. He knew that was down the cylinder. He was backpedaling. Oh, bring it ahead. And he comes, flips it up and in. This is a valuable player for Monty Williams coming off the bench.
How to utilize his big help, and if you switch, you got to guard a bigger guy.
Well, and then whatever you do, funnel him to that.
Yeah, just send him in the scout.
And let Scal go straight post. Let him go to work. Jabbed away. Controlled by Cameron Johnson. On the weaving dribble. And the nice finish.
Games is letting everyone get some run. Then the following week of Utah and Denver might be a little different. We'll be ramping up the minutes in the first free games, which of course includes tonight.
Or defensively is running these opponents off the three-point line, not allowing them to get those attempts in the first place, as Zonia shows.
Nice pass.
Give and go. Wow, Mario right down the chute to lay it in. Tyler Johnson, no match for him, draws the foul.
I think from Zach to just go over the top. He knows it's a smaller guy. No need to try to bullet that ball through there. Put it in a place where the defender can't get to it. And he's playing crunch time minutes and does something to change the outcome of the game.
Cameron Johnson, catch it, shoot it. The instructions, catch it, shoot it. So Cameron Johnson's proven that. Tyler Johnson can shoot. Mario ahead. Gary Trent Jr. finishes. We have in the past here in preseason about Pau Gasol, part of this roster as well. The Blazers hope to get Gasol ready. They scored at the last time out. They had scored 35 points off of 22 turnovers here in this preseason game. And that will be that.